Carl, what strikes me is the spread between the leading two. The continuity in Jay Powell,
right,
and almost the complete unknown in John Taylor. But they're our final two, apparently, or at least they're the leading two.
Well, I think that we've seen with this administration continuously these leaks and source stories and whatnot. So we already knew there was a bit of a conservative push to support one of the Republican candidates, especially John Taylor. That would be someone that Mike Pence, for instance, would support. So I'm not sure. While the president's team may be leaning towards those two, that doesn't necessarily mean that the president, who's the one who ultimately makes the decision, is leaning in that direction as well. So I still think that Janet Yellen has a decent chance. But if you want a Yellen-like Fed, the conservatives want a Republican at the helm, and that's Jay Powell.
We had a report from Politico yesterday that said the leading man might be Jay Powell and a favourable market reaction. I sat there and I wondered whether that would actually please the President of the United States, that was the trial balloon, perhaps. But Mandel, as you look at it, I just wonder, if that headline crossed the Bloomberg, John Taylor nominated as the next Fed chair, how would you react to that?
Hawkish, no question. Maybe slight risk off on the announcement. I think it's not going to happen, though. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if neither John Taylor or Jay Powell was the nomination. Neither of them check all the boxes that I think are the objectives of the administration. One is to have low rates. That was explicitly stated. The other is to have an outsider come in and shake things up. And the other is for some transparency in the way monetary policy is set. And so if you want an outsider, that kind of takes out Janet Yellen, takes out Jay Powell. If you want low rates, then you can have transparency with John Taylor, but probably higher rates as a result. And so I think, where does that leave you? That leaves Gary Cohn and Kevin Warsh. Gary Cohn's probably a little bit more useful right now in the fiscal efforts. So if by process of elimination, I would say Kevin Warsh is the odds-on.